RX. All right. We're playing SNKRX today. There's been another update. It has a main menu and everything. I love it. For anybody that was not, maybe you're watching on YouTube, I just revealed my wife has opened a package for me that I ordered a long time ago. It was the Austin Powers collectible card game booster pack, a booster box, I should say, 30 sealed 11 card booster packs. I'm very, it says something about our relationship, I think, that when she was criticizing the purchase of these, she didn't say, like, you could have spent that on, like, you know, bills or investments or something. She said you could have bought Pokemon cards with that money. That's how you know the compatibility here. Anyway, we're playing SNKRX. Here we go. What the heck? Oh, this is my continued run from earlier. That's a restart in that one. Okay. Dude, we can't roll a flagellant early. We could lock the shop and try to get it next. I actually think I will. This should be interesting. I don't know if we will live here, but I would love to get a flagellant second and then try to do like the psychic build. This is new game +4, so this is, you know, no slouch here. What if you press next with no snake parts? It's a good question. You'd probably lose, is my guess. Don't tell me I'm still behind Dan, by the way, because I'm no longer mind-freaked into believing that he's on new game +5. I don't know the highest level that anybody's ever gotten to in this game, but I think I could get there. I think I might be able to get there. Okay, give me a moment here. We will purchase the flagellant and maybe, I guess, the magician as well. I have some admin work to do. We're closing the stream out with some new game +4 SNKRX. Any percent. Last one in is cursed with tier 1 shops for life. There you go. Send the tweet out. And then change your category to SNKRX. Number 1, $3 roguelite 2021. There you go. Okay, we're ready. Unlock shop. Get the show on the road. I think because we have a flagellant, a healer would actually would hit the spot nicely here. We might not roll them all game, but I respect them for now. Hello, Bear Taffy. I was happy to see another person take the Tokyo pill. I went into Tokyo 2020 thinking, like, I believed from what people were saying when the game came out in the Asia region that it kind of sucked, and I was fully prepared for that. But after playing a bit of it, I was like, I think this is actually pretty fun. I thought I was having a good time when I played it, and I'm looking forward to more. Does Chib still have the world record in climbing? I don't know if he still has it, but he linked us the Twitch clip of him setting the literal global 1 rank on the leaderboards for speed climbing. Like, I thought he was joking, but no, he's literally just like, I mean, he's climbing faster than anybody on Earth. It is your clip. I saw the clipper's name, Angry Bandicoot, and I was like, I recognize that from typing it in 45 times a month into Sony, or not Sony Vegas, but Adobe Premiere Rush when I was making those like best of the month compilations. Yeah, he's not just the world record holder, he's like substantially ahead of second, apparently. Anyway, we'll be playing more of that for sure. There's no question there. He got dethroned! Chib's a wild guy. You ever see him try to set the speedrun record for level 1 of Hitman 3? You can beat legitimately the first level of Hitman 3, Dubai, in like less than 12 seconds. You start in a lobby and like throw something that makes noise. Both targets run to interior windows or something like that, and then you just have to pop off like instant headshots on them with your sniper rifle. It's so good. Then the literal extraction point is like less than 20 feet behind you after that. It's so good. Can you speedrun this wave? Come on, look, I'm doing my best, okay? We lost our, I think we lost our Vagrant. I don't know, we lost our Magician, our main damage dealer. Critters, mages, defense to warriors, I re-roll. I'm a simple man, I re-roll and walk away. AoE does more damage per unit hit. Projectiles do more damage. I gotta be honest, flat damage to all projectiles seems pretty good. I'll take a level 2 cleric for now. Yeah, you can reroll items in the game now. On top of that, you can also pay to upgrade items, which is a very it's a cool mechanic. They just keep adding more mechanically dense options for you. It's neat. You could always reroll items. Yeah, this, well, yeah, but if you couldn't, what I said would have been right. You ever consider that? I do have to ask, by the way, so I was unable to make the Mario Kart tournament last night because it was during my dad time, and honestly, this is a compliment. I hope it doesn't come across as an insult. It was more ambitious than I thought it would be. I thought it might be like an hour, and if you lost the first race, which is pretty likely for me because I'm not that good at Mario Kart, I thought that there was a realistic chance I could play, lose 2 races, and then just be done and be like, have a good time, everybody. Then I look at the schedule and I was like, oh man, I can't give this the care it actually deserves right now. But who won? Clint Stevens won. Look, it's one of those streamers I know because anytime somebody tweets about him, everybody says Pog. So good for him. Prezzo got 4th. Why was he invited? Like, I'm just curious. Oh, because he replaced XQC. Okay, well. Fair enough. Connor Eats Pants got 3rd? Dude, it was a star-studded lobby. This is a scary, it's a scary time here. Just roll around. Just roll around. I know Prezzo, yeah. Here's how I know Prezzo, okay? At some point, a Twitter video that they posted where their head it changes size and then spins around and like his tongue flops out and stuff like that came out on, like, I saw it on my Twitter, a 100% Squire, no question. And I said, that's funny. And then later I saw them in Chib's chat where they were cracking some jokes. And I said, hello, I like your Twitter video. To which they replied, Lamau, I used to watch your Isaac episodes. And I said, oh, no offense taken. Then I followed them on Twitter, and they made a tweet that I'm not going to say because they deleted it afterwards. But then I replied, I've been following you on Twitter for 2 days, but your tweets already got me like this. And it was the picture of Montreal Canadiens defenseman Jeff Petrie with bloody eyeballs. And then he deleted the original tweet, so now nobody understands the context of what I was replying to in the first place. So, like, I feel like I've kind of been left out to dry a little bit here. We're going to lose. I should have bought more units. But life goes on. Do you still follow him? Yeah, I think he's really funny. It's all banter. It's one-sided banter. Yeah, we're done. Just kill me. All right. We need to get some more units here. That's what I've learned from this. More units equals IPOG. Barbarian. 11 AoE damage, slow enemies. Okay. You betrayed the believers. I needed to pick up some more units. Let's just be honest. I would S 10 million Ds for some Popeyes right now. What, you don't think that's funny? I think that's... Literally, have you seen every other streamer tweet? There's only like 3 varieties of streamer tweet. There's like funny tweet like that. There's thank you for helping me achieve my dreams. I couldn't have done it without you, with a picture of like a freaking tricked out $280,000 Lamborghini Urus. And then that gets 50,000 likes, and people are just replying going like, God, I wish that were me. And then there's, even though my life is so easy, it's so hard. Those are the only streamer tweets. I'm in the third camp. I wish it weren't the case, but it's the truth. I wish I was in the first camp. I would settle for second. But I have too much self-awareness, I think, to post any possession that I got from playing video games online and be like, thank you guys so much sincerely. Because I would instead, I would much prefer if people just believed that I streamed from like a little broom closet, like inside of a nuclear power plant or something like that. But really, most of my tweets are just either complaining or they're like about the grocery store. That's pretty much it. What about the ruins of Pompeii? I still, look, I'm not saying the tweet's not funny. I'm just saying it shouldn't have gotten so many likes. You know how people say like professional athletes make too much money and like nurses should make more money instead? The same arbiter that determines global salaries, I think determines the likes that a tweet should get. My personal opinion is that that tweet has a few too many likes. Like instead of 180,000, I think they should have like 25,000. And you could like redistribute them to maybe some of my tweets. Like the Yoda nutting face, I think is a good one for sure. IMO. Redistribute my turkey ass. How come? Okay, this is Bernie Sanders in Norbit. It just, the joke writes itself. Some of the diners received the succulent thigh. Some of the diners the meaty breast. And yet, too many people at this table merely dine on the turkey's ass. Ranger arrows are good. Position 6 dies is a joke. Critters block projectiles. Extra projectile damage is really good. When a voider dies, deal its deal. No. Just extra projectile damage is that's top tier, dude. Give me a scout. They shoot projectiles. Norbit is kind of wholesome, though. Like, it's implied at the start of the movie that Norbit's brother-in-laws don't respect him. And that's why he gets fed the turkey ass. But then later, when he goes out to dinner, he orders a turkey ass. And there's something beautiful about that. It's like he respects it. He maybe at first was like, come on, guys, this isn't okay. But then as time went on, he said, you know what? I've come to like it. That could be a CinemaSins plot hole. Early in the movie, it's implied that the turkey ass is the least desirable part based on the way that all of Rasputin's brothers laugh at Norbit when they serve it to him. But later, Norbit orders him himself at a fancy restaurant. So which is it? Is turkey ass good or is turkey ass terrible? Ding. Actually, it's allegorical if you would just read theory sometime. The turkey ass represents the labor class. The other parts of the turkey represent the petite bourgeoisie, who consider themselves superior to the ass, but have an equal part in producing the shit. Imagine HelloFresh turkey ass. If HelloFresh gave you a turkey ass recipe, the turkey ass would be this big. It would come with 4 kilos of green beans. And then a cucumber that's about this long and has no turgor pressure. Nothing has made me more, feel more self-righteous and vindicated than the fact that so many people were like, he'll be back to HelloFresh. It makes meals so convenient. And it's been like a month. And I'm like, every day I'm excited to cook something because of the fact that I'm not on HelloFresh anymore. Like, it's great. You know what I did last night? Peeled and cut up 2 russet potatoes, seasoned and put them in the air fryer, let's call them like crispy home fries, more or less. So like a crispy potato. That's easy enough. Sliced Brussels sprouts in half, put them cut side down in a hot skillet with some olive oil, flipped them after 3 minutes, let them finish in there, took them out while the same pan was hot, seared 2 sides of a steak, finished it in the air fryer. 25 minutes, you got yourself some delicious crispy Brussels sprouts, some home fries, and the steak was a little overcooked, I'll just be honest with you on that one, but it's because I tried to finish it in the air fryer, I think. But still, it's crazy. Like, HelloFresh, that meal would have been 90 minutes long, and the recipe would have said quick on the front of it. Like, it's crazy, man. Now, we got to start to think about how this run looks. A hunter is good. A barbarian, we already have one. Let's try to get a second. I'll take a saboteur for now, just because it does fulfill our conjurer role, although it's kind of like self-evident. It's self-aggrandizing. It really only helps itself, I think. But we can, we're not committed yet. Best change this game has ever made, by the way. Blue enemies give a warning before they shoot their knives out, giving you a literal chance to dodge. It was always like that. Debate. You might be right, but I debate you. And then when you show up with evidence, I pull my Ethernet cord out from the wall. It wasn't. I reinsert my Ethernet cord. Consider yourself defeated in the marketplace of ideas. I take a jester and substitute my own. Projectiles thrown by a rogue's chain. Extra projectile damage. I'm gonna wait till we get to max interest, then we're gonna start to do that. Then we're gonna start to level up. We gotta get our economy up there. Our econ's not where we want it to be. By the way, I'm now realizing, here's how, I'm not like insanely into TFT, but I've passed the point where I now realize how to have fun with it. And I realize there are very few feelings in video games that feel better than in TFT when you beat somebody in combat and also you have 5 bells of interest and they have 0. And you get, like, it's such an unbelievable sense of superiority and smugness when you're like, you spent all of your money just to lose to me? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, not only did you lose, but you worked harder for the loss than I did for the win. What's wrong with you? And then I finish in 7th, and I'm like... 27. We're good. Okay, hold on. Hold on. For the time being, I will take a Sage just to fulfill some synergy. Keep us at the interest level. Hey, top 7 better than top 8. Yeah, you're not joking. You're not joking. But yes, I maintain. My expectation is that I will never plan to stream TFT. So if you're waiting for that, like, you're going to be waiting a long time. Is it theoretically possible one day I could plan to play a game, the servers go down, absolutely every other alternative falls through, and I resort to playing one game of TFT on stream? In theory, it could happen, but I do think it's stream poison and terrible to watch. That's about it. That's my opinion on that. Okay, we're taking lateral moves. Nice lateral moves here. This is no joke. We're at a vulnerable point. Great shot. Straight to YouTube? No, I think it's YouTube poison as well. You know, if you're making guides or something like that, I don't want to be here. Maybe this is a different story, but... There we go. He's done it. Blunt arrow. Rangers can knock back. I don't think it's that valuable. But it is Ranger synergy. Let's give it a try. Okay. The time has come to start upgrading ourselves. I think I want to go for 6 Rangers. Give me a ballista upgrade. Give me another... Are we going to keep you? Are we going to keep you? Probably not. Give me another 2 levels of ballista upgrade. And then take... I sold it just to get back above the interest level because we're not going to keep that unit long-term regardless. We're going to try to... Every single shop. If I could spend my money doing a little bit of re-rolling... That's one thing. If it pans out, it pans out. If I spend my money getting something done that gives us an appreciable actual benefit, that's where we pog. Hey NL, what's the best song on the Lonesome Crowded West? Great question. I never know the track list of Lonesome Crowded West. Because I always get it confused with This Is a Long Drive. For someone with nothing to think about. They're essentially the same album in my brain. I would have to look it up. Lonesome Crowded West is Cowboy Dan, right? Polar Opposites, it's a good song, don't get me wrong. Heart Cook's Brain, it's a good song. Cowboy Dan, it's a good song. Does it have Custom Concern on it? Which one has Trailer Trash on it? That's a good one. Oh yeah, dude, It's All Nice on Ice. That's a pretty good one. It turns out there's a lot of good stuff on that album. Doing the Cockroach. Oh, that's a good one. It's all good. All projectiles chain. Ranger arrows have a chance to knock back. I'm going to upgrade me shop. And then freeze it. Well, not lock it. Like, freeze my spending. Convenient parking. Oh, that's a good one. That's an album where he shouts. And I support it. Honestly, I support it. Teeth Like God's Shoe Shine. That's a good one, too. Do people like Thrift Shop? What's the... Where are we at as a society? How do we feel about Macklemore's 2012 classic Thrift Shop? We hate it? I still think it's kind of catchy. It is at that corny intersection of like real music and music designed to make you laugh. I think it's got a hook, man. The message is good. What do you mean the message is good? Upcycling? Corey, what are you talking about? The message is good. Don't buy brands. Just wear your grandpa's clothes. Dude, every piece of clothing that my grandfather owns has a largemouth bass on it. I can't get away with that yet. Hell yeah. Okay. Fish fear me. What is it? Women love me, fish fear me. So we're looking for rangers. We're looking for rogues. Rangers and rogues. Good pickup. Goodbye, Barbarian. We still fulfill this synergy with an Outlaw for now. We'll reroll again. Cannoneer is a Ranger. It must be picked up. It also fulfills our Nuke synergy. Goodbye, Arcanist. It's been nice. I'm a simple man. Start me up here. I just finished the Industries of Titan video. Why would you end before the rebels showed up? I literally had a hard call to be ready for Schooled. Otherwise, I would keep 9 other streamers and the entire production team waiting. Wasn't just, you know, a spur of the moment decision. There we go. Okay, we're making it here. Wasn't everyone else late? Yeah, but you know, that's how late people think. I don't have to worry about being late if everybody else is late anyway. I'd rather just show up on time and then feel self-righteous about it later. I was just messing with you. You really got me. First and last positions have more defense. I'll take position 4 as plus 30% damage. That seems valuable to me. Hold on. Position 4. For now, I think I want Archer here for now. Or Cannoneer. Cannoneer will scale better. Oh, Beastmaster, hold on. Ranger Rogue. Swordsman's gotta go in favor of a Beastmaster. Keep Cannoneer here. We're now at level 6 Rogue. We need one more Ranger. $10 gold. To scale a little bit more? Yeah, I like it. I like it. We haven't, and every run I think I've ever won in this game, which is not to say I win a lot, every run I've ever won has been a stomp. So I am kind of waiting to see, like, if enemies spawn, and we just kind of steamroll them. That's my sign that everything's gonna be okay. The longer that things are difficult, I think the odds of you losing go up, like, exponentially. Yeah, the other foot drops, which people have told me is not the way that expression goes, but that is the way that I say it. So I'm going to prioritize getting the item upgrades first. No thank you. Ooh, this is the greatest shop in Earth's history. That's also pretty okay. We might not keep a Sage, and we're 2 away. I think Sage is probably the next thing we're going to get rid of. Although it does enable the Nuke Enforcer synergy. You know what? For now, for 2, I'm going to do it. How does the expression actually work? It's either like the other shoe drops or something like that. Like many idioms in English, it only makes sense if you were there for its creation and you're like, oh, you had to be there. Like, one shoe fell off and we were all waiting for the other one. We knew it was going to go, we just didn't know when. But now as, you know, if you're here 400 years later and you're like, why the heck is it called topsy-turvy? Like, it doesn't make sense. You got to just look it up in, like, an idiom dictionary to learn the origin. Anyway, everything's going like really well on this run. This is the kind of stomp I was talking about. So far, so good. Spellblade is kind of interesting, but there's no need right now. I take. We don't need a thief, but they do still have ranger synergy. Are we going for another sage? I don't know. I'm kind of in the position right now. It doesn't feel like we should really mess with the run. I'll tell you what I will do. Spend 2 gold. Or, sorry, 10 gold to try to get our shop 1 tier higher. That's really good. I think that's... all those knives are being created by the Jester, right? A loud person in the apartment above you drops a shoe, then you wait for the other one? You really think it's some apartment-based idioms? It could be. I'm not denying it. You know... I don't have all the answers, Sway. People do be dropping stuff all the time, right? I think that's one of the reasons that when you live in an apartment, noise annoys you. Is that you start making up like your own headcanon for why things happen. Like you'll hear something like drop on the ground, like it sounds like the person above you dropped their phone or something like that. And then you're like, okay, well that should only happen 1 time. And then you hear the exact same sound like 14 more times over the next half hour, and you're like, you should just put that thing on like a chain, I think. You can't be trusted with it. Like I said, this is a pretty easy run. I literally can't win. We only have Gesture, or Jester. Hold on, hold on. Oh, well, it's a good opportunity for a slash marker. SNKRX1.